Happy Tuesday today. Let's go over today's trades. I did $745 today. Let me just double check on this. Oh, 795 is what I ended up with on the day. There, it was super slow in the beginning. I had one trade right at 5:17 in the morning, and it took a little while. And I'm kind of nervous about the very first trade. I want to make sure it goes well, and it's not. It's supposed to be a quick hit, and if it's not, then as soon as it went a little above, I saw a little bit of green. I got out. Ended up just profiting $10, so I netted $10 on that first trade. But then it ended up speeding up, and I went through the whole day, and there was a total of 14 different trades, and so not bad. And one of the trades happened to be at 6:31, which I don't trade because 6:30, opening bell, it's very volatile. Maybe I should though. I'll take a look at it later. And actually had of those 14 trades, there was one loss. Now, this is not super fun for me. I'm looking back to see if there was some sort of signal I missed or something else, but from my first go around, I probably would have taken it and I probably would have lost on this one too. So traded five contracts, it would have been $1,000 loss. And of all the trades, it would have set me back. It would have broke me even at the time of that trade because there's two trades that I did miss just earlier on, just didn't take. But after that trade, the trade was at let's see, 957 according to this thing. And after that, there was one, two, three, four, five more trades after that. So uh, let's go and get started. So yeah, here's my very first trade that I had for the day. This is the trade. So I got into it way up here, um, and it immediately shot back down. And then the very next minute, it came up and they got me out. I got out right there. So again, there's my $10 profit from all uh, five of those contracts. So not super great. And then it went forever. So the 6:31 time came and went because I didn't trade that one. I'll show it to you anyways. But yeah, it would have been right in here, looking down at that, but it didn't work out. And so I went from 5:17 all the way until 7:27 was the very next trade. I'll show you that one here. Let me just pull on over to 7:27. This is my actual trade amount. I made $200 with five contracts. And after that, let's see, it was 5:53. So finally, after like 2 hours sitting here, I'm thinking, okay, it worked out. And so, uh, yeah, sorry, I took a quick pause break there for a second. This is the next trade here at 7:53. So I had two in the 7 o'clock hour. It was $100. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, great. If I would have not cut that first one short, I probably could have been done or close to $500 today. But between those two or three, I'm up, so I'm happy with that. The next trades again happened about 30 minutes later at 8:38. And here's this trade right here. It looks pretty tight. I didn't make too much off this one. I think it was $100 by the time it came out because it was 20 times five. And so I only netted about 75. And then 5:53, 20 minutes later, didn't have to wait very long for this one. Here it is, $125 at this one right here. The 920 trade, I missed because I decided to stop at 9 o'clock for a little bit, take a little bit of break. And sure enough, you go over 2 hours without anything, and then this would have worked out. So the actual trade was up in here somewhere, the entry point, and then it shot back down for the candles. 939, I did trade, and this is the last trade I made for the day. I had two entry points and three exits, and this is the big one up here. Actually, looks like four exits, and so this one made me quite a bit of money. So I was happy about that one. I was at 400 and like something dollars, and then it pushed me over to 795 on this guy. So that was a good trade on this one. The next trade, and I'll show you this is the problem. This is the 797. This came down here. It would got you in at 33.50, and I've been looking at every which way to try to figure out how to get out. And the only thing I can think of is that instead of taking a full 40 tick stop loss, which I would have, if it hits the brown line or comes back down through it, because this ended up at 43.50. Well, this may have got me out just on this rise, but yeah, this would have been $1,000 loss right here. I'm trying to find every which way possible to get out of it, but I probably would have taken that. It probably ate all my lunch money from all my work from sitting there in the daytime. Luckily though, there's like I said, there's still 5 trades after that, and I probably would have sat there for the rest of the day and made these next 5 trades. And all of them worked out. There was one at 12:45, which was definitely a white knuckle. It didn't hit the brown line, didn't hit 40, but it did drop down $5, which is 20 ticks before it shot back up and told you, yeah, you did a good job. So I'm going to show you just one more trade with this one. It's not my charts, but just so you kind of see, this is the 521 trade. It called this guy here. It was actually the 521.30 that it would have got in and pulled you out. So plenty of room to run from 70, down, I don't know how many dollars, went down $10 in this one candle. So that's all I got for you for today. Like I said, ended up with just almost 800 bucks. I'm starting the November challenge, $500 a day, 10,000 a month, a little early because there's going to be about a week of no trades at the end of the month because Thanksgiving. So I started early for this challenge. So far, I'm up $2,400 on the November challenge for 10,000 a month. So just cruising along with just right with this one. Object of for me is to get between uh, about 750 to $1,000, uh, especially initially, so that way I can get a push for that missing week is what I'm aiming for. So there you go, guys. That's all I got for you for the day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come follow me in the mornings. I usually here on C3 Algo Screen Leap. You can listen to me talk. I do say which numbers I place my trades at, and I keep moving it in. It's just sometimes there's not that many trades for a couple hours, and all of a sudden you get a bunch of them in a row. So make sure you say your prayers. I'm all done. Send some good happy thoughts out there, and I will see you next.